Hi guys, welcome to Agency Dashboard. Agency Dashboard is a reporting platform that integrates data from Google Analytics, Search Console, live rank tracking tools. There are a lot of tools from which we are fetching data to give you a comprehensive report of your SEO, PPC, GMB, and other campaigns as well. So let's look into how this works. So as I log into my account, you'll see that I am managing a lot of projects here. So currently I'm tracking 31,000 keywords across 1,036 projects. The way it works is when you add a project, you'll see it over here. You can search the project using a search bar here, which can search project, client, manager, tags, or you can search it via a search bar on the left. The reason there's a search bar on the left is so that when you're inside any particular project, you're able to get onto other projects easily. What you can also see is that there's actions here. Actions let you take some quick overall actions, what you want to achieve. So for example, you can generate a view key, you can go into project settings, you can archive a project, you can mark them as favorite, you can give them tags, or you can go to the live keyword tracking of keywords in that particular project. You can also go to the activity section where you're adding activities for that particular project, which will be visible to clients on the view keys. So a shared key means, let me show you. You can copy it from here and share a white label key with your clients, which they can use to see performance of their campaign. So for example, for this particular campaign, it is branded under iMark Infotech. And as we scroll down, they'll be able to see performance of the campaign. Right? They can also look at PPC dashboard if that is integrated. They can also look at GMB dashboards. Moving on, what data do you generally see here? You see the date of the campaign when it was added. You see what kind of integrations are currently live. You see which country the search campaign is active in. You see that country again. You see number of keywords we are working on. You see how many keywords are in top 3, top 10, top 20, top 100. You also see what kind of improvements are there in that campaign over a period of duration of the campaign. For any particular campaign, it's very easy to set it up, and you can always check the settings in the project settings section. So here is a general information about that particular campaign in terms of the start date, project name, location, project URL, the client name, which dashboards you want to be active. If you want to display summary, you can do all that from here. You can also go to the white label section and add the agency's white label information that will be visible in view keys and reports. In the integration section, you can integrate based on which dashboard you're using right now. So for SEO dashboard, you can integrate Search Console and Analytics. For PPC, you'll be able to integrate Google Ads. For GMB, that's Google My Business, you can add GMB. More integrations will be available as we keep developing them into the software. Table settings, if there's anything that you do not want to show on the view key or on the PDF reports, you can turn them off from here. So if you want to see something in the project, you can see it here. If you want to turn them off, you can. And similarly, when you turn them off on view keys and PDFs, those sections can be hidden. There's alert settings where you can send automatic alerts to clients and the project manager. You can enter their email addresses and you can add multiple clients. So that's all about settings. How do we integrate a particular campaign? So if you go to Okay, let's understand now how the whole report works and what are the different sections in this report. So over here you see a summary. You can change it in the settings as I've already shown. Over here you'll see a summary of total number of organic keywords that you're ranking for, total organic visitors coming from Google Analytics, your page authority, domain authority, goals in your Google Analytics, and referring domains. This data is coming from your Search Console. It gets updated every 24 hours. So right now this data was updated 7 hours ago. If you want to refresh this data, you can click on this icon and this will refresh the latest data. You see the graph trend in terms of clicks and impressions over a period of time. This tells you the visibility of the campaign in Google. You can also see the 10 top search queries, which is bringing in the most amount of clicks and impressions. What is the CDR average position on Google? You can also look at what are the top pages, top 10 pages, and top 10 countries, which is bringing in the most amount of traffic. This is insightful information for you to understand that you can optimize these pages further so that you can get better performance overall. Moving on, this is Google Analytics. Again, every data is updated every 24 hours. So right now the data was updated 1 day ago. So that means all of this should have been updated automatically, but since it is not, I'll do a manual refresh and this data will be updated. I see here the sessions over a period of 2 years, the total number of users and page views. You can also use comparison data to see what's. So for example, before this, there was no data tracking available, so you do not see any comparison. But let's say if I go to 6 months, you'll see a comparison. This helps you understand the growth in any particular campaign. Organic keyword growth section, this shows you total number of keywords that you're ranking for. So currently this campaign is ranking for 2,335 keywords, out of which 91 keywords are in top 3, 191 keywords are in top 10, but not in top 3, and so on and so forth. You can also see top 700 keywords here. This is the most important section. It is live keyword tracking section. This is where we track your keywords, the one that really matter. So the high intent keywords are added here. So to add any keyword, you can simply click on this and you can add as many keywords as you want to track based on your packages, and then you can track them on desktop or mobile phone and submit, and it'll start tracking. So tracking works every 24 hours. So again, this last tracking was done 6 hours ago, but then if you want to refresh all of this, you can click on this, select all the keywords you want to refresh, and just refresh those keywords. You'll get live tracking at that particular time. For any keyword, you can look at their history by clicking on charts icon. You can also favorite them or unfavorite them. If you want to focus on particular keywords, you can always favorite them like we have done here. You can always click on spyglass icon to see results in real time. There's a lot of data available here. The starting rank of a keyword, the current rank of the keyword, the page on which it is ranking, the change in 1 day, 7 day, 30-day lifetime, comparison data, competition data, search volume, date when these keywords were added, and the URL which is currently ranking for this particular keyword. You can also see the location we are tracking. Here you can see the backlink profile of any campaign. So backlink profile helps you understand if there's currently link building campaign going on and you're getting more referring domains, and you can see an overall summary of everything that you need to know in terms of what are total referring domains, how many referring IPs you've got, if you're getting do follow, no follow links, Facebook likes, all that data can be seen here. The source page, here you'll be able to see the recent links that have been acquired. So it tells you the link type, it tells you if the link is no follow or do follow. It also tells you the anchor text, external links, when the link was first discovered, and when it was last seen. Here we see goal data over here in Google. So this again is coming from your Google Analytics account. You can see how many goals are fulfilled in the period of 6 months or 1 year, depends upon what you are selecting. The project activity section will tell you what work is being done. So this section can be filled out by your SEO team. So for example, for the month of September, we can see what work was done, and it gives you total number of hours spent on that particular campaign. So the way to fill this information is by going to project activity section up top. By default, you'll have templates. We have broken down the whole SEO campaign in 8 different verticals, from the foundation, user experience, performance, technical SEO, content, on-page SEO, off-page SEO, and local SEO point of view. So anytime an activity is done, all you have to do is go in, tell what is the status of it, if you're working on it, or the task is completed, or it's already set up. and you can add either a link or upload a file. You can mention the date, time spent, and give a comment. And once you submit it, new clients will be able to see it on the view keys. Let's go through how to create a project. It's really, really simple. All you have to do is click on Add New Project, and you have a visit where you have to do three things. Add basic information, as in what is the name of the project, what is the domain that you're tracking, and which country you want to track your results in. You also have to mention which kind of dashboard you're looking at. You can select multiple dashboard at a single time, and all will be integrated within the dashboard. So for example, if I select all three, and then I say, let's say the name of the project is Yahoo, and the domain is yahoo.com. Say continue. Because I've mentioned that I would want PPC and GMB dashboard as well, or Google Ads or GMB dashboard as well. You see, I have an ability to integrate with Google Search Console, Google Analytics, Google Ads, and Google My Business. So once this is done, I can skip it or add next. Once this is done, I can further mention locations where I want to target my keywords. So for example, if I want to target them in New York City, I can select that. And I can mention if I want them to be tracked in desktop or mobile. Once that's done and I click finish, the project will be created. All I need to do after that is get into the project and fill in the rest of the details.